You guys didn't warn me, man. Listen, if you're going to recommend a song, you better let me know that if I'm going to need some tissues, because holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Steveisms with Steven. I'm Steve, and today we are going to be continuing my deep dive down the Ren rabbit hole. On my last video, which was a review of and a reaction to some of the Big Push, I was recommended that I check out a few of their stuff, and you guys loved my reaction to it. I really loved reacting to it, but a few people said, you know, why don't you check out some of Ren's original stuff so you have a little bit of something, a little foundation, a little bit to go off of. And some people said I should do Money Game 1 through 3, which I plan to. Others said start with the Tales, and one of you was kind enough to tell me that there is a Jenny and Screech part 1 through 3 all in one video, and it's like 15 minutes long. I found it, thank goodness. So that's what we're reacting to today. Now, I've not heard this song, or I should say these songs, but I've heard that it really connects. Now, before I dive into this, I got to say thank you so much for those of you who took the time to tell me your stories about Ren and how you felt about the Big Push. I first was introduced to Ren, I want to say it was through Knox Hill. I liked watching some of his rap breakdowns and things like that, and his music. Him reacting to like metal was really cool. And I think I saw him react to Hi Ren. And so I thought, you know what, I should check that video out before I watch his reaction. And I didn't watch his reaction. I ended up just watching the video. And like many of you, I am not ashamed to say that I bawled like a baby. And then I forgot about him. I told some friends about him, but then I forgot about him until recently when I rediscovered him when some impatient stuff came through my feed, through my algo, the almighty algo gods blessed me with Ren that way. And I really enjoyed it. So I thought, you know what, now's the time to get back into it. And I shared that part of my journey and you guys jumped on board and I can't wait to keep going. There's so much to discover. I feel like I'm discovering a whole new world that I didn't know existed. This guy seems magical and I'm so jealous of those of you who have seen him live. Like, sounds so cool. So I am gathering from what I've seen that the man has some talent, especially on a guitar. I see the first frame. This is one of the things that those of you who are new to my channel, you'll notice. I like to digest the very first frame. And with this, I see a hand. And what's interesting about this is when you look at this acoustic guitar, it almost looks like it's made of cardboard, but it's not, obviously. But I get to see what some of his skills are. So without further ado, let's jump into the Tales of Jenny and Screech. What weird names. All right, let's see what this is all about. You guys ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. The Tales of Jenny and Screech. Let's see what he has in store. Have any of you guys heard of Marcin? He's a flamenco style guitar player and he scratches and taps, does some good stuff. Like, I liked that he was giving that kind of vibe at first. I like that this dude is starting out in the middle of an alley. All of his stuff feels so raw. It looks like it could have been shot on iPhone, and I respect that. That's some real cinematography. I don't know how old this video is. Unfortunately, when I hover here, it tells me the name of it, but doesn't say when it came out, and I don't want to exit out to find out. But very cool. Very cool. I'm down. I'm digging it already. Okay, back up. So I've got to show you something. I am a big fan of this. Hold on a minute. Okay, if you look right here, you can see this triangle with the all-seeing eye. I don't think that was intentional. I think that was just a piece of street art that happened to be there. But I am a huge, huge fan of the Eye of Perdition, the all-seeing eye. I don't know why. I've just always been drawn to it. I find that fascinating. And look, I'll be honest. You guys told me it's okay to pause and tell you what I'm feeling and thinking in the moment. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, bro is his own trumpet. That's great. But like, it's hard to sing and play an instrument. I know that he can do that. I've seen the busking videos. Imagine trying to think about what you want the tune to be for a trumpet and like hum along and hum one tune while playing another simultaneously and make it sound good. Like, the talent, man. Damn.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep.
Okay, so I already think this is kind of cool because he's telling a good story. First of all, the fact that he's being able to rap / rhyme / sing and be able to paint that story without, like, a lot of people, I could see this video being one where they hire an actress and they have her do the things that he says, literally. I like the idea that he's telling the story while he's walking down the street. I think that's fantastic.
Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame?
That's so funny. I was just thinking, it said she wanted to escape, and I thought, don't we all? And then it said, can you blame? Ren, cheers, bro. And for those of you wondering, it's Dad's root beer, okay? Yeah.
Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there was this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul.
I love, look, I hope you can see this. Goosebumps right now. See the hair sticking up? I know you can. This is a very high quality camera. I absolutely love how he changes pace to tell the two perspective stories. So we're talking about James, whom I'm assuming is actually Screech. Maybe I'm wrong. But Jenny, it goes to her side of the story, and it's nice and calm so far. His is a little bit more manic, and I love that. It takes me right back to High Ren. I don't know why. That's awesome.
He walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet.
Okay, hold up, that's insane. So the way he's able to so the cadence of his bars is awesome. I'm getting so much respect for this man. Now, I don't know why I didn't just keep watching after High Ren, but the cadence is sick. The fact that he's telling this story, he's memorized the bars, that's insane. A lot of rappers do that, great. But like, he's acting it out. Like, you can see on his face, it's so empathetic, and it takes you there. Now, guys, I have to warn you, I have ADHD, and my medication wore off about 2 hours ago. So, yeah, I kind of have to just keep going, and that's not taking me out of it at all. And just so you know, after I do the reaction, I'll probably go back and rewatch it so I can really let myself get immersed. I'm like, how far am I into this? I'm into this 1 minute and 43 seconds out of a 13-minute video. It's going to be a long one, guys. Sorry. And you're welcome.
Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you go up.
Look at that look in his eyes. That's sick.
Parade, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone. Don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch. Are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen.
Whoa. I got to read that bar back. Hold on. I mean it, bitch. Are you listening to me? Excuse me.
Listening to me?
Jenny freezes statue like lady shaped stalactite. Ah, it's a great bar.
Freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid.
And I love the way he broke it up. Stalactite. Like most people, even with a stalactite, right? But no, he's like stalactite.
With nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
This, oh my God. So, dude was just trying to rob her, and it sounds like he's killed her, or he's at least attacking her. That's wild. Also, I like this alley that he's walking down because it feels like it could have taken place in this alley, which is insane. Also, if I'm not mistaken, this has all been one take. No camera changes, no camera angle changes, all one take. That's crazy. Also, you think when he recorded this, he knew that he was going to team up with Chris Webby and do a video called Tarantula, a song called Tarantula? Just Probably not, but it's a post-Easter egg.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street, somewhere at London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd
It looks like a Banksy back there. I'm in the way, sorry. You see it? Right there behind me. That looks like a Banksy. I'm sure it's not, but it looks very much like one. Anyway.
walked here about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Okay, so I think that might have been the end of the first of the 3 chapters, which it was a 3-minute song. It felt like it was 2 minutes. I'm going to keep going. I kind of want to go back and re-listen to it to see if there's anything I missed, but I'm going to keep going because I want to make it through all 3 of these. Okay, this is hard because I really feel the vibe. I want to relax to it and just listen to the guitar. But based on that first chapter, I have a feeling that it's going to get violent and crazy. And so it's hard to let myself get into that point where it's like, oh, this is so pretty when so far as music's dark. Also, I paused at a very interesting spot. I love this smirk that he has on his face. All right, let's find out whose tale this one is. Screech's tale. Again, chills. Holy crap. This guy is magical with his fingers on the guitar. Mad respect.
Our story, it starts right at the end.
Our story, it starts right at the end. So what we just heard was the end of the story?
Heard the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben.
Yeah, okay, so we're starting Screech's story. That first one must have been Jenny's story. So we're starting Screech's story right at the, obviously right where the last one was, which I'm assuming since he released these in separate pieces, it's a continual story, but it's almost like a recap. But clocked out like Big Ben means obviously that Jenny did die, that Screech killed her.
This Screech, dear boy, where did he go?
Okay, we got to appreciate that raspy voice. That was intentional, 100%. Where did he go? So good.
He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more.
First of all, yes, that last one was all one take. This is all one take so far. I love how it manically, he knocks on the guitar to bring us into that world of him knocking and Screech knocking on the door. And I love the fact that it's not only does his voice get more manic and more almost like anxiety ridden, but also when the camera spins around, it's very disorienting. So it makes us feel like we're nervous and sick for him and with him. Fucking excellent storytelling, dude.
But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away.
Ooh. the fact that they've kept in his breathing. I read somewhere at one point that, or I heard somebody say that he edited his own videos, and that he still does, and that he produces them and he balances them. That breathing sound that he's doing, that is insane, because I'm almost positive that's caught on a lapel mic, which means that all of this is caught on a lapel mic, which means his voice is so freaking good that either this dude's got some sick post-production skills, or he added that in post, but it doesn't sound like that at all. Oh.
Hey, babe, are you in? Nah, nothing really. I'm just a bit tired. Listen, can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech.
Let's fucking have you then. I am Screech. Look at the look in his eyes right now. I paused it at the best times, dude. You got to wonder how many takes this took. Like, I get that this is all one cut, but like, he's in the middle of an alleyway just doing this. This is some serious guerrilla warfare type, guerrilla video shooting, producing. I'm a nerd, man. I can't help it. I want to just be engaged in this story because so far the story's really good, but just the production quality is blowing me away.
I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Oh. Holy shit. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like I want to cry. That's... Oh my God. Screech kills this girl, this 14-year-old, who's just walking home. Panics and tries to hook up with his friend. His friend isn't answering. His girlfriend doesn't want to see him. And instead of like hiding from the cops because he's so hopped up on dope or whatever, he challenges them. And this dude, I think it says his name was Rick or Richard or something, shoots him 4 times. And this brilliant cinematography. I actually jumped that first guitar. I didn't expect it. I saw him aiming it like it was a gun, but I didn't think he'd do anything. And then I jumped the first time. The other times I didn't. But like, I love that the camera's going down like it's from Screech's perspective. This is some good shit, man. Thank you for recommending it. Oh, of course. Freaking ads, man, right?
Concentrate fire on the target.
You know what? I'm going to keep this ad in here, and I'll tell you why. So somebody calls the cops or whatever, and they show up, and they shoot Screech. And then this ad pops up and says, all units, concentrate fire on the target. Oddly, thematically appropriate? I don't know.
Story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Damn. First of all, wow. The first one starting with him killing Jenny, and then a block away, he ends up dead. The officer is shaken. And this is just the first 2 chapters, so what the fuck? What more is there to tell? It's the tale of Jenny and Screech, like 2 people. Okay, let's see what this 3rd chapter has in store, shall we? Is one of them alive? Violet's Tale. Violet's Tale, okay. Ooh. Can we just appreciate the fact that this man is playing both the bass and lead on one acoustic guitar at the same time? Like, it just dawned on me now, the musicality of this is great. But the fact that he's doing it basically a cappella with just a guitar, and I didn't even realize it, but the music was so good on the first 2 that you don't even realize he doesn't have a full band. He doesn't have drums. He doesn't have anything fancy. It's just him with a guitar on the street. And now he's sitting in a hospital bed playing this and listening to the dual tonality. Doom, ding, doom, ding, ding, ding. I wish I had this man's talent. I'm one of those people that if I pick up an instrument, I can make it sound like I know what I'm doing a little bit. Couldn't read notes to save my life. Couldn't play a song to save my life. But, you know, you put me in front of a piano, I can play convincingly. Put me in front of drums, I can carry a beat. But I can't imagine the level of talent this man has. And that's not even including the writing of this story. So I don't know how long it was. Maybe you can tell me, Renegades. Maybe you can tell me in the comments. How long was it between these? Like, did he write all 3 of them, film them, and then release them? Because he looks a little bit older in this. I don't know. It's interesting. I should do some research before I do these. But I guess I'm afraid that if I did research, it would spoil it for me. So let's keep it raw. Okay, before he sings, one more time, holy shit, am I right? Like, it's magic. I'm amazed that the fretboard isn't on fire. Like, who is this man? Yep, see, sorry, not pulling you out of it, but look, there's a lapel mic. So he is actually, this isn't lip synced. He's singing this on location, wherever he is, whether this is a set somewhere, whether this is an actual hospital room, like he's actually singing this. And you can tell with that slight echo that he's done something in post-production, but wow. And also the fact that he reaches such high notes. It makes me think of when he did the, one of you Renegades called it yodeling in High Ren.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Oh my God. Nothing but goosebumps. Okay. I'm going to rewind this because I have to go over those lyrics again. That was sick. So it's 2005. Oh my God. Here we go.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
I paused at the perfect time. It's an ad. Okay, the fact that that sound was very much like he was rewinding. That's what's sick about it. That was awesome.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you of the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a...
Stevie, really? It had to be Stevie, Ren? Really? We're not all little pricks, just so you know. I'm like ready to cry already. Holy crap, you guys didn't warn me. You said it was good. Nobody told me it was going to be like this. The idea that she was abused, we know that she ends up in a hospital bed fighting for her life. Oh.
Little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddy whack.
Holy crap. Hit, slap, bone crack, knick knack, paddy whack. Whew.
One to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
Okay, y'all gotta give me a minute. Okay, this is powerful for so many reasons. You never told me I need tissues, guys. Come on, that's not fair. Oh, this is powerful for so many reasons. Not the least of which is the fact that there's no reason that we as the audience should care about this character. Anyway, it's hard to believe because like there's no reason. It just goes to show how much talent this man has. There's no reason that we should care about this character, this Violet character, other than the empathy and human compassion that we have. And Ren has the ability to just pull that out of us just by telling this story. And he paints such a vivid picture with his words that it hurts and it brings out the empathy. It's like he's experienced that, or he knows somebody who's experienced that. And it's dark. God, this is a dark one, guys. Why didn't you warn me? Here we go. Let's see what happens next.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Holy shit. Oh. You guys didn't warn me, man. Listen, if you're going to recommend a song, you better let me know that if I'm going to need some tissues, because holy crap. So Violet was their mom, and that's how it all ties back. Holy crap. Oh. I had an appreciation for Ren's musical talent. I had an appreciation for his ability to tell a story. This is powerful in a way I wasn't expecting. This one kind of broke me a little bit. Usually with these kind of videos, I want to stay positive, and I want to really appreciate it, and that's kind of what the big push was giving me is a lot of happy emotions and a lot of excitement. But this one hit me right in the feels, and I mean it's good to feel alive. It's good to remind yourself that you're alive, and in this case, this definitely does that. This definitely makes you feel so alive. And in my case, it made me thankful for my kids. This is a deep one.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't like seeing you cry.
Well, I'm in a moment. Like, this is a deep song. It's dark, but I'll be okay.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too.
Later, are we gonna go on that bike ride?
I don't know. Do I look like I'm in the mood for one? Or probably take my son on a motorcycle ride, but oh my God. All right. I'm kind of afraid to ask what I should watch next. I plan on watching Money Game. It's called Money Game. It's a trilogy. I don't know what that could have to do in a way that would make me cry, but hopefully it'll make me, I mean, look, it's Ren. So from what I can tell, it's going to make me feel something. Wow. Thank you guys for recommending this. Thank you for joining me on my journey and my dive down this Ren rabbit hole and the Ren verse. And holy crap. This was a powerful one, guys. This was a very, very strong one. This one definitely hit me right in the feels. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for recommending it, you jerks. Right in the feels. Just like going to take it and throw it against a wall and put it in a blender and hit frappe. All right. All seriousness, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and until next time, dig deep and do me a favor. If you haven't subscribed already, do so. I am blown away by the support of the Ren community. You Renegades are amazing, and I have to say I officially account myself among you. I think until you've spilled some tears, you can't call yourself a Renegade, right? Or maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe the whole thing is about being inclusive. But Jenny and Screech, what a powerful tale, guys. What a powerful story. And I feel like there's so much more of this story. I did notice that he has a playlist called The Tales, and that it broke down the first three, which are what I assume we just watched. So I'll be continuing down this rabbit hole. I feel like that's the smart thing to do. So tune in for my next video where I'll be doing that. And then I'll probably jump into Money Game. And then I also want to check out Down the Road. And I also want to check out Neurodivergent. And I also want to check out a lot of the recommended songs from the Big Push. And then anything else Impatient has put out that I've missed. And I guess there's just so many. Let me know about the collabs, guys. Like in the comments, if you've gotten this far, thank you. Let me know about the collabs I should check out too, because it dawned on me, and somebody mentioned that I haven't reacted to any of his solo stuff, which is why I wanted to do this. But I would love it if you could tell me about different collabs that I can look into as kind of a palette refresher. Ren is my new obsession, and I have a feeling this is going to be a big rabbit hole to dive down, and I'm so excited. So thank you, and God bless. Stay safe.